Alright. Well, welcome back once again, everyone, for more Bravely Default 2. As the title of the stream says, someone called Billy Joel because someone started the fire. But it wasn't us. So, we do have those side quests picked up. We're not doing them right now because they're really high level, and I don't feel like slogging through that dungeon. I could, and I would gain a lot of XP doing it, but that's all we would get accomplished. So we're going to do the story stuff, and then we'll come back here after we do that. As a reminder, last time we took down Archbishop Dominic, and after then repelling a Hologratter invasion that was set in motion by Helio, we were informed that they're basically attacking everywhere else in the world, so we now have to go back. We gotta go back, Marty. We gotta go back. And 1 second. My audio has been weird for the past few days. Let me see what I can do here. That... My mic's been like really hot for some reason. None of my settings have changed. Let me just turn this down like half a decibel. I've had to turn the game up. I'll have to remember to turn it down because Phoenix Wright is like plenty loud, I think, for tomorrow. But we'll figure it out then. Okay, so we've done everything we can do here that doesn't involve Maximus Grinding. And we're just going to go back and run the lap same as we did originally. Which means we're going to head back to Halcyonia to begin our quest of fixing all of the problems. Oh, that's right, you can walk, you just can't go inside of the town. As you'll note, there's a lot of Hologratters down there. Let's walk inside, and let's see what's going on.
The place is crawling with Hologratters.
Aye, but this lot are just grunts. They won't know who we are. We should be able to keep a low profile for now.
We need to gain a better
saying
understanding
that a
of
little
what's
bit.
happening here. And we need to know if King Vernon's all right.
The innkeeper always seemed to know a lot about what was going on. Maybe we should ask her.
Walk on in.
Good. You weren't followed.
Thanks for checking. Guess we need to be more careful.
Oh, there's no need to thank me. Like I told you once upon a time, it's only right to help people.
Have you any news of King Vernon?
He surrendered so that the city would be spared, and then they took him prisoner. There's not much we can do besides praying that he's all right.
Do you know where they're keeping him? Don't worry about it.
We should probably try asking around some more. Without drawing attention to ourselves, of course.
It's gonna be difficult to tell. Have you looked at us? We stand out. Well, the shop has new things. No one out on the town at night here. Hey, bud. Oh yeah, he's got the new items. Oh, he does have some new gear. He's upgraded his weapons with the top end stuff. We have tactician's hat. What is this? Magic attack and defense and restorative power. That's pretty good for Gloria. Take one, thanks. And here's all his old stuff. Let's see. Alright, cool. Got all these, saved before. Yep, so now most stores have access to, like, full tiers of equipment instead of just whatever it was when we were first there. Bar is always where you go to gather. Oh, hi!
Looks like someone high up in Holograd's army.
You there. You local? Not seen you around here before?
I've been sick. Today's the first day I felt well enough to leave my bed.
Is that so?
And you are...
Lonsdale. commander of the Holograd forces in this region.
Commander?
Yeah, hey, but who cares about titles when we're in the tavern, eh? We're all equals here. Let me buy you a drink.
Sure.
Now then, lad. What is it that you do?
I'm a sailor.
Oh, man of the sea, eh? Must have seen a bit of the world then. I did some travelling myself when I was your age. Me and a pal went on a bit of a journey of self-discovery. Though, it has to be said, one of the main discoveries I made was that I wasn't half as tough as I thought. To be honest, I was lucky to make it home in one piece.
So, how come you wound up in the army in Holograd?
In a word, son, duty. The King of Holograd at that time was very good to me. I felt it were only right that I paid him back somehow. Bit pompous, I know, but there you have it. And he rode up. Turns out I'm not a bad soldier. Don't think I could live any other way now.
Wow.
A word to the wise, though. Even to a simple soldier like me, you're not doing the best job of keeping a low profile. Try not to cause any trouble while you're in town, all right? I'd hate to have to kill you for no good reason. Oh, and one more thing. Don't bother trying to pass yourself off as a local again, lad. It didn't work on me, it won't work on anyone else. Yeah, be seeing you.
Very
Lonsdale, huh?
receptive. Alright. Lonsdale's one of my favorite characters in this game, as we'll learn more here soon. Oh, yeah, there's a side quest that spawned.
Well, what did we all find out?
I spoke to a maid who used to work at the castle. She says she saw King Vernon being taken to the dungeons.
That's no good. I came up empty, I'm afraid. What about you, Adele? Any luck?
I found out who's in charge of the Holograders. His name's Lonsdale. This Lord Commander of theirs, Adam, must trust the guy quite a bit to put him in charge of an entire region.
Whoa. So it really was him.
Know something about this bloke, do you?
Yeah, I met him. He came into the tavern while I was there.
Wait, you didn't speak to him, did you? Did he suspect anything?
Well, he didn't say it in so many words, but I think I blew our cover. Sorry, guys.
Sounds like we better break old Vernon out of Chokey and hightail it for the hills then, eh?
Alright, the time for subtlety is over.
Well, has the date of my execution been set?
Still so eager to die, Your Majesty.
If it would help my people one iota, I would gladly kneel before the axeman here and now.
Oh, crikey. Look, before you go drawing a dotted line round your neck, I've a proposition for you. Now that Halcyone is part of the Empire, I mean to suggest that the Lord Commander makes you its governor.
What?
You know more about this place than anyone, and you certainly inspire loyalty in your subjects. You'd be far more used to them in charge than you would be dead, wouldn't you say?
Lonsdale, you...
General Lonsdale.
What is it?
I have orders for you from the Lord Commander, sir.
Oh, damn his eyes. He's insisting that the execution go ahead. I thought he put me in charge. This should be my decision. I won't do it.
But it is a direct order from the Lord Commander, sir.
You may leave. This is her doing. I know it. She's the one who put this daft idea into his head. Well, I won't stand for it.
Do your duty, Lonsdale. Obey your orders.
I have done. I took the kingdom, didn't I? But victory's not just about winning the war. It's about what comes after.
And if what comes after is further bloodshed in response to your insubordination, if more of my people have to die, what then? As I told you before, I have no regrets. I will gladly give my life to keep my subjects safe.
This is terrible. They've announced that the king is to be executed.
What?
We must hurry.
You're going to help him? Then you have to let us lend a hand.
No. We will be fighting trained men. I cannot let you risk your lives.
We don't have to. All we need to do is create a distraction so you lot can sneak into the castle. A street brawl should bring the guards running.
And what about the soldiers guarding the castle entrance?
I would
I
just
have
bash
an
them.
idea. Remember when Sir Sloane used that stone to help us rescue Gloria? The one that blinded everybody? How about we get ourselves another one?
Aye, that could work.
Yes. He taught me how they're made. It shouldn't be too complicated.
Okay then. Tell us what we need, Gloria, and we'll go out and get it.
Alright, gather materials for glintstone. Oh, is that the side quest? Yes. Already checked. By the light of the sun. Hey, Gloria, I was wondering. You know the words Sir Sloane used when he threw that glintstone? By the light of the sun? Do they mean something special? Not really. It's just what children in Halcyonia say when they use them. You give these to kids? When one says it, they all throw their stones down at the same moment. And if they time it just right, they can give all the grown-ups a fright. Wow. Aren't magical stones like that a little dangerous to use for a prank? Oh, the one Sir Sloane used was adapted to glow especially brightly. Ah, interesting. The ones the children use aren't anywhere near as bright. They're just for livening up festivals and the like. Of course, certain enterprising souls have been known to make their own modifications, though they are very harshly scolded when they do. I bet. Sir Sloane taught me the trick of how to make them glow more brightly too. You need to make sure you use a long, thin one with 1 or 2 cracks in just the right place. So he taught you in case you ever needed to use the trick yourself? Yes, and when he did so, we also agreed that we would use the same words as the children of Halcyonia to signal when to cover our eyes. Nice. Hey, did you ever get pranked by those kids yourself, Gloria? No comment. That means yes. Alright. Stuck on something there. Let's get out of here and do a gathering. Just in this bush over here where we found Truff. Here we go, glintstone materials. Find 4 of them things. Okay, so it's just gonna be in the grass around Halcyonia. Oh, we got a free flame talisman. Not what I wanted. But, you know, sure. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. One more. There we are. Back into time. In we go. Anything new during the daytime? Didn't think so. Everything's all quiet now. Make a quick save in case this immediately kicks something off. We're back. Here you go, Gloria. Thank you. I'll get the glintstone made right away. Alright, speak with the inn lady.
Did you manage to work out how to make those special stones of yours?
Yep. How are things over here?
All good, thank you. I found a couple of big fellas who've agreed to start a scrap as soon as I say the word.
Thank you so much.
It won't be happening for a little while yet, though. Why don't you rest up in the meantime? After all, you'll be needing all your energy if you're going to rescue the king.
I guess we will, huh?
Be able to save your game for a while. Alright, well, I just did it. Guess we'll rest up and wait. Let us begin.
They should be getting started right about...
And
we go.
The soldiers are on the move. Now's our chance.
Let's go! Oh, look at them over there. Up here! Into the castle.
Stop right there.
Ready, everyone? By the light of the sun!
Ah! What's happening?
This way.
Whoop! Excuse us. Not a great setup there, fellas. Yeah. Is there actually anything right here? There's a chest in this area. Party chat. The old warhorse. So, what was this Lonsdale fellow like? I didn't speak to him for long, but it was pretty clear he's not somebody you want to mess with. He saw that I wasn't a local right away, but even so, he didn't come after me there and then. He just told me he'd hate to have to kill me for no reason, and left it there. And this is the same bloke who's fixing to execute King Vernon for no good reason at all. Yeah, about that, I don't think it was him that ordered the execution. You think that was Adam's doing? Aye, it makes sense. Lonsdale can't exactly say no to the boss man, eh? Adam is not Lonsdale's original commanding officer. He served his father before him. And before that, he was a mercenary. He must have made quite the impression to be welcomed into the Imperial fold. That sounds like a gnarly old warhorse. Yeah, he won't be easy to get the better of. Alright, well, let's keep our wits about us then, eh? Indeed. Okay, yeah. So the chest, I think, is in the throne room there. We can't grab it just yet. Into the dungeon. No chests on this floor. We're just running through. Oh, there's nothing here. Still none here, though. Oh, this one's busted open. It's empty. Hello, King Vernon.
Your Majesty.
Princess Gloria, what in the world are you doing here?
Busting you
We
out.
don't have much time. Please, step aside.
Bonk.
Now, as to your question, we are here to see you safely out of captivity.
I am grateful, but I cannot leave.
Your Majesty, why?
To make a stand against the Holograders would mean war. My subjects would surely suffer greatly. Lonsdale is sympathetic to my position. So long as I continue to do as he wishes, the people of Halcyonia will be safe.
I don't know about that.
General Lonsdale may be a reasonable man, but what of his superiors? Holograd's plans to expand its empire do not end with Halcyonia. What if the people of your kingdom were forced to fight in another invasion on behalf of their imperial masters? That's as likely an outcome as any, isn't it?
Your Highness.
Your people need you to remain alive. The people of the world need you to remain alive.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps it is not time to surrender my life just yet.
It is not. I am sure of it.
Very well. Then I am in your hands, Princess Gloria.
You know how to swing a sword, right?
Let's get the heck out of here.
Apparently not. Away we go! Just realized the party's not following me here. Oh. Hey, boys.
Watch out, guys.
Alright, so these are all the same ones we fought outside Halcyonia. Not
Here I
Halcyonia.
go.
Rheimdall. Oh, these are actually different mages. These are clubbers other than maces. They have 14k HP. But they're also weak to earth. Which means they get bonked by Sword of Stone. Nice damage.
Prepare to meet your maker!
Well, let's see. Let's just throw out a Banish Ra here and see what their resonances are like. No light resist? Okay.
Sorry to be a
Time
pain.
to play my trump cards.
Alright, well we got 2 Earth Weak, 1 Lightning Weak, 1 Water Weak. So let's throw out some Stone Ga.
Bring my enemies to their knees. Right in the soft bits.
Just because that bat guy is already defaulted. Ow. Rude. Let's see. Get the guy on the left, because we do not want him getting a turn if we can help it.
This will shut you up.
Not quite enough, so he'll still get 1 more turn, but
That was a close one, eh?
if Godspeed Strike goes off before then... Oh, he's just stacking. He's going down. Ow. He's done.
You are about to witness
All
my
right.
true power. Be
Get some
healed.
spot healing.
How thoughtful of you.
Forward chick has reset. Let's go. Shield stun. Oh, this one's not Earth. It's only shield bash this. Let's bash this guy.
What's the plan?
And strike him.
Deal with
Want
this.
to see what
He's
I
done.
can really do?
Alright, let's get the sword, because that one's a little more annoying to deal with.
Strike down my enemy.
I could have braved there. I forgot he got another BP. Ow. Ow. Oh, Out with a Bang goes off, and then she falls.
No way.
Oh, thanks for bailing me out.
Interesting to see how that works out, where the health doesn't actually come off until they hit the floor.
Your maker.
Alright, get up, Adele.
Powers restore you. All right then.
Alright. Godspeed. Godspeed.
This will shut you up. Let's see how you deal
Let's
with
get some of this rolling.
Ding the heart.
Sword Lady's just going in.
That was nothing.
Time to play my trump cards.
Alright, let's throw some water at this back man.
Storm of magic, Primordial forces consume you. Magic, assail you.
Counter for the stone.
Make ice of my enemies.
Let me at him!
Alright, the Crescent Moon can probably wipe this.
We're
Nice.
a right bunch of hardened warriors now, eh?
Quick spot heal for the team. Wait, is that taking a bunch? Not a bunch, but we can do like one of these. Just get everyone topped up. And back out we go. 4 of them.
Come, let us fight.
Still don't have the thing. Probably never gonna get it because I'm not thinking about it.
I'm up.
Spears. Imperial Lancers. Wind and Axes. Seth can focus on those. Everyone's like wailing on Elvis here.
Trump cards.
Let's throw out some wind, because he's the only source of Aeroga we have. Windy! Ow. He's gonna counter on it every time I know he is. Okay, I may just have wind, which is annoying. Or he's gonna have to spend her turn getting Elvis healed up.
All right then.
Alright, everything's nice and chopped up now. Let's get a Sky Slicer on the front one.
This should do it.
They counter physical attacks, good to know. And Crescent Moon.
Prepare to
Good
meet
damage.
your maker.
Throw a Cura out here. Just because I want the whole team covered. Bell's taking a bit too much. Oh, they had Dragoon jumping.
Here I go.
That's annoying. Let's go Godspeed Strike on the sword to get rid of it. It's one less enemy.
You are about to witness my true power. I must
Default with Gloria just in case, because we don't know what's coming down here. This guy's also defaulted, so we'll just protect
I shall
Elvis.
prevail.
Good job, I braced
I'm up,
myself.
huh?
Alright. I need some spirit. But I can actually Sky Slicer this one first to try and bring it down. Nice.
That was a close one, eh?
Need to get some spirit back here soon, though.
Let me at him!
Just slash her out.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Tap this one.
Time to play my trump card.
He's still defaulted, so
I had to hunt.
I'm not gonna spend too much on him. Throwing some spells at us here.
That was nothing. What's the plan?
Alright, Adele, steal his spirit.
This should do it. Sorry to be
Nice.
a pain.
That's a good
Thank
grab.
you.
Got her
You are about
filled
to
halfway
witness
back
my
up in one
true
shot.
power.
Gonna not throw random magic at him until we have Elvis's turn, because he can do the big
Ice of my enemies.
magic.
Magic, assail you. My enemies.
One stone.
Still standing. Magic, assail you. My enemies.
Ragnar.
Hey, I'll drink to that.
X potion. And then through here, one more batch of dudes.
I shall show no mercy.
Alright, let's see. One spear, one club, one of each.
What's the plan?
One of each. Sky Slicer on this one. Poked.
You are about to witness my
Well, those two
true
are
power.
defaulting, which is annoying. Means they are trying to set some stuff up here.
Be healed.
Cover Adele.
Sorry to be a pain.
Cheers. Want to see what I can really
Alright,
do?
well, the ones that are uncovered are the ones that are weak to wind and lightning, so we're going to focus on the sword, since no one else really has lightning.
Here I go.
Okay, then Adele, Godspeed Strike the Lancer. Really good at getting that counter off. The Lancer's done. Let's throw out a... let's see. Throw a defang on the sword.
How thoughtful of you.
Juice back. Ow. The counter. Roga. Ow.
Sorry. Prepare to meet your maker.
Adele
Let me help you.
does not have very much magic defense. She's very squishy.
You saved my bacon there.
Our game plan with Adele involves just killing it first.
Time to play
Okay,
my
this guy
trump
is
card.
just stacking, which is not ideal. That means he's gonna do some nonsense here and try to just like blow us up. Alright. I think I can just throw a cross cut on this one. Done. That guy still got a turn, which is annoying because he's going to do a lot of damage probably.
You are about to witness my true power.
I'm gonna default on Gloria because this guy is incoming.
Thanks for bailing me out.
He's about to do some stuff.
It's nothing. Now's our chance.
Okay, walked into a counter.
That was
Just
mean.
double bathed Adele. That was rude. I can't steal Spirit efficiently here because I don't know when Gloria's going to get her turn. Steal some breath off this guy.
Want to see what I can really do?
Okay, let's throw Stone Ra at this guy.
You didn't like that, did you?
What?
Another one bites the dust.
Alright. Fix Adele up.
Be healed.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks.
Roga.
Oh man, get it.
Alright, Neo Cross Slash. Big damage.
Sorry to be a pain.
Some MP regenning.
What's the plan?
Let's try and steal some, because we're probably going to have to deal with Lonsdale right after we get out of here, I believe. He ain't just going to let us walk out of here.
Primordial forces.
Get a Recknard.
Meet your maker.
Hey, you know what? Get Recknard. Holy.
Maelstrom of magic assail you.
Oh, he's got 100 health left.
That was nothing.
How thoughtful of you. Here I go.
Flash.
Let us continue on our way.
Got a staggering sword for free. Actually a cool item. I don't think it's better than the Summoner's Axe, but we'll double check for Seth. Nah. Cool, but not good. Not good enough for what we need. Okay, let's do some quick heals. And pop an ether into Adele. Alright, up the stairs we go. And out into the throne room. Buddy.
Didn't I tell you not to cause any trouble?
Lonsdale.
I'm a reasonable man. But do you really expect me to let you get away with this? The only way King Vernon is leaving this castle is over my dead body.
Well,
Why swear allegiance to a man like Adam, General Lonsdale?
I didn't. I swore allegiance to the man who came before him. His father made me promise to look after the boy, and that's what I've done.
well, it's not going
And
well.
How does executing King Vernon square with that promise, exactly? Surely the best way to look after the Lord Commander's interests would be to warn him of the dangers of angering every other ruler in the world.
Count yourself among that number, do you? Last I heard, you didn't have a country left to rule over.
Ooh.
If you want me to believe you're still worth listening to, you'll need to prove it. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Alright, here we go. Against, I believe it's the Bulwark is the name they gave it in this. It's the
We won't be
Templar
going
from the
easy
first
on
game.
you.
This is my favorite song in the game.
You better be good.
Shadows cast by the mighty.
Here I go.
Alright, let's take a look. 88,000 HP. He's got a little bit of health.
Primordial forces consume.
He counters magic and halves lightning.
They're my enemy.
You are about to witness my true power.
Get Elvis filled here.
Cheers. I owe you one.
Rampart. Gives him a physical cover barrier. That off.
You saved my bacon there.
Alright. Godspeed strike. Oh, corporal punishment. Alright, well, there's an out with a bang.
Sorry.
That was a close one, eh?
Prepare to meet your maker.
Get back up, Fidel.
Heal.
We might be doing a lot of damage throughout with the bang in this fight.
Want to see what
These
I
are
can
where
do
the
to-
difficulty in this game really kicks in. Let's try Blizzard. Okay, Waterworks. Light of Justice.
Cheers. I owe you one.
Let's go for an Enrage here.
Here I go.
He's countered with a defensive buff, even though he is Voked.
You may feel a little sting. You are about to witness my true power. Let me help you.
Well, let's back up.
Saved my bacon there.
Rampart.
That was a close one, eh? Time to play my
Alright,
trump
we're making good progress here, but we gotta be careful, because he can do a lot. Got a lot of defense.
I doubt you'll be getting the better of me if that's all you got to offer. And if you can't beat me, you've not a hope in hell of beating the Lord Commander.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I doubt if you'd even lay a glove on him. It's probably better all round if I just kill you now. Come on, last chance to show me what you're made of.
He's testing us.
back in the game.
He's got a Fizz Barrier up, so let's just slash it off of him here.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Let's put up a big heal on Gloria, so she just has a ton extra. Apparently she already had it going there. So he's out, but he's also vulnerable now, so I'm going to try for a Neo Cross Slash for damage. He's going to counter. Ow. Ow. That was a lot. That was a lot. Corporal Punishment might be a percentage-based damage. That was a lot. Alright, let's go. Godspeed. Nice crit.
You are about to witness my true
Get the
power.
tank man healed.
Healed.
Rampart up. Thankfully that does not eat my Godspeed strike, so slash it off of him here. Well, I could have tried to steal it off of him, I just realized that might actually be a good call here in the future. Let's get him enraged again.
Time to play my trump card.
Damage. He's regenning.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Let's get Adele healed.
Feel better. Much better.
Rampart.
All right then.
Alright, let's try and swipe this off of him with a Steel Spirit. We got it. Cool. We got no Spirit, but we did take the barrier, which is huge.
Not bad. I might have underestimated you, but it's still not enough. You want to save King Vernon, don't you? And stop the Lord Commander? Then show me you have what it takes. Come on! Give me everything you got!
Want
Well,
to
we're
see what
working
I
on
can
it.
Really do?
He's down to just about a third here.
Ice of my enemy!
Blizzaga puts up a Velation again.
Primordial forces
You are about to
consume you!
witness
Okay,
my
we
true
are
power.
stable for the first time. I'm going to default to get a BP stocked on Gloria because of that. Let's go Neo Cross Slash for big damage. Oh, here comes the Corporal Punishment. Ow.
Here I go.
And I should also specify, we'll be hearing a few different versions of the song. Lonsdale's version is Shadows Cast by the Mighty Swift Justice. But there are two other versions from the other characters we'll be interacting with during this chapter. And it's my favorite song in this game. This is up there with that person's name is from the first game for some of the best music in video games, in my opinion.
What's the plan?
Okay, let's just try and beat him down through it. Oh, that might have been a bad call.
Time to
Put
play
a
my
wall up,
trump
that's just his
cards.
defense, that's just his damage buff. Close to the Gloria. Not! let's get Adele healed.
Right, let's get you patched up. That's
Value of Red Mage.
You saved my bacon. Thanks for bailing me out.
No punishment. Well, out with a bang. That was a one-shot on Adele.
Let me at him.
Okay, let's get Adele picked up again.
This'll do it.
Thanks. You are about to witness
Okay.
your true power.
Let us go Cure Raga on Adele.
Powers restore you.
And cleanse Holy Light. Big damage, but we're alive. Go for a Godspeed. Wasn't
To
enough.
see what I can really do.
Go for a Blizzara. No, not Blizzara, Blizzaga.
Make ice of my enemies.
Oh, he's got the defense buff up.
Magic assail you.
The wall. He's down. Woo! Spicy.
Sorry to be a pain.
That was a heck of a fight.
Yeah, it was. That one can be a bit spicy, as it already kind of was. We were kind of just hoping that he didn't pivot onto Gloria ever, because if he did, she was going to pop. And that's a lot harder to fix than it is to just pick up the physical DPS with a million speed. Alright, so yeah, the Bastion, that's what it's called. This is the neat one. So Bastions are unassailable human fortresses whose shields can stop even the most brutal blows stone dead. So Bulwark gives you a quick physical attack on a target and increases your physical defense by 15% for 3 turns. And Phalanx is the same, but increases your magic defense. This is a cool class. It doesn't really work with Spirit Master, but if I ever feel like swapping out Spirit Master, we're definitely going to use Bastion. It's a very cool one. It also is how you get light damage on a physical character. Alright, cutscene.
Not bad. I asked for proof, and I got it. I might not have been able to stand up to Adam, but maybe you can.
Wait, you didn't let us win, did you?
Not likely. I'd just as happily have clobbered you and put King Vernon to the sword. If I've proved anything, it's that I've not got it in me to go against orders, even when I know I should.
Hey, don't be so...
The Lord Commander's powerful, but you beat me. Maybe you can beat him too.
Lie still, General Lonsdale. Your wounds are deep.
This little lot... This is nothing.
Doesn't
Listen,
sound like nothing.
there's something I need to say.
Please.
I mean to order my men to stand down, but on one condition. That those who wish to leave be guaranteed safe passage home to Holograd.
You have my word. I will issue orders accordingly. I must thank you once again for coming to my aid, Princess Gloria. In return, I will of course do anything that is within my power to assist you in your efforts to recover the Wind
Well, that
Crystal.
involves going up against
Thank
Holograd,
you,
so...
Your Majesty. Your help is deeply appreciated, as always.
Might I ask what you intend to do next?
Halcyonia may be safe for now, but other kingdoms remain in danger. And while we cannot know for certain until we've investigated further, my suspicion is that this is all Holograd's doing.
I mean, we were pretty certain.
I mean to go to those kingdoms' aid, just as we came to yours.
I see. Then I shall command my generals to make our forces ready to march at a moment's notice, should you have need of our aid. I fear there may be little else I can do to help you in the meantime.
That will be more than enough, Your Majesty. Your subjects must be your first priority.
Take care of
You are
yourself
too
before you
kind,
can help anyone
as ever.
else.
If you decide to march on Holograd itself, please, do not do so without visiting us first.
Y'all do share a border. Alright, here we are. We're now inside. We can get this chest. Party chat. Peace reigns once more. Alright, that's the trouble in Halcyonia cleared up. Yep, I wasn't sure how things would turn out when we first heard the place had been occupied. Well, I'll say as for Lonsdale's men, they're well trained. They're clearing out the second they got the order. I have to say, I admire the way the soldiers do what they're told. I certainly couldn't manage it. I know what you mean. So peace reigns in Halcyonia once more. King Vernon is a well-loved ruler. The kingdom will be back on its feet in no time, I am sure. The locals must be in the mood for a wee celebration, don't you think? My accent for him is like vanished. I don't know what happened. I can't find it. The king's safe, the country's been liberated. That's even worse. Yeah, must be lively in the tavern right now. Stop it. You know how much I love a party. But I'd better not. Not just now, anyway. What? You're turning down the chance to go buck wild at the tavern? It's called delayed gratification. The longer you put that drink off, the tastier it becomes. So, no tavern for you until we put a stop to Adam? Like, none at all? Exactly. None. Zero. Zilch. See if he can maintain that. What's in the box? Pilgrim's hat. This is a healer item, if I remember right. Also, like, a really old one. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's weird because it's in the throne room here, right? You can't get in here until now. Like, it's part of Halcyonia, but you can't get in here until right now. Hello, old man. We've got all the seasoning under the sun, but what the dish really needs is a dash of color. Collect some sprigs of motley trefoil. Then whipping up a lovely omelet. Oh yeah, this is quest number 8. Maybe you can get in here and I just forgot? I thought the guard is still in the way the whole time. Oh no, he's just standing here. You can walk past him. Okay, you can get in there at the beginning. Never mind. Ignore me. Well, we can just speed run this real quick, I guess. Drop a heal. Adele is like destroyed. Everyone else is like almost full. I don't know why he was all over Adele that whole fight. Like, it was weird. She doesn't have that much threat. Let me actually compare the threat. Seth has 220. Adele has 101. See what the mages have. Elvis has 137. He has more than Adele does, and I'm pretty sure Gloria is about the same. Yeah, she's 125. The shields give more, but Adele was being targeted that whole time for some reason. Okay. Well, let's go grab this stuff up real quick. Then we can head out to get the goodies. And again, all these chests that are on the Halcyonia map are over there, which we'll be able to access later. That's when we actually move towards Holograd. Oh, this is what sends you up into that dungeon the first time. I thought it was earlier than that other quest we found before to cut the tree. Alright. Let's get in there. Quickly do this, and then we can head over to Savalon. And make a mess over there as well. I don't know if it's actually going to be faster to teleport, because I don't know where the spots actually are. Out the way. One. Should also take another look around at the rare mobs in this area, see if there are see if they're a little more on our level range. I don't remember what all I actually beat. I know I beat the one right outside of this dungeon. I don't remember if they respawn or not either. I think they might, because they have like some unique drops. But we'll see. If it's not respawned, then that means I know I can go and check the other ones. Yeah, they do. They come back. We beat that one already. They have some unique drops, but I don't think it's too important. I think I beat the guy down on the beach, but maybe not. The ocean boy is still fine. Oh, let's get back into town. Full focus for now. No reason to go too crazy. Not during the day only, is it? No, good. Okay. Well, let me see if there's no more quests. Good. We'll also do a quick boat check here. It's timer. 1:51. So we got another hour on that. Hour and 10. Stuck on the kid and Adele. Is the door open? No. Whoop. Up inside we go. Here you are, ma'am. Ah, just look at its beautiful hue. It's a feast for the eyes, and it'll complement my omelet's eggy shade of yellow to a T. Thank you. Might seem like a lot of effort, but one must never scrimp on the small things. Attention to detail is the hallmark of great cuisine. Interesting, yeah. Alright, there's that dealt with. That is everything in this area brought to a close. We need not rest. So off to Savalon. You there, sir. I need you to take me to the next war zone. Alright. Let it turn daytime so we don't go into another one in the middle of the night. Yeah, cutting some stuff. Or you have to move to get time fast. You do in the first game. It's the time of day is entirely based on your step count. It's a weird system. Can you cut the cacti? You can. Into that. Oh, I forgot to look at Bastion. We can do that after the cutscene.
Anyhow,
You came. Thank goodness. I'll let Prince Pollux know you're here. He'll tell you everything.
Very well. Then we shall make our way to the palace.
Okay, so before that, because I brought it up, let's take a look at Bastion. So, Bastion has the default guard specialty. When defaulting, damage received is further reduced at the cost of 15 MP. The MP cost is incurred even if the damage is nullified by immunity or absorbed. So every time you get hit while you're defaulting, you spend 15 to do another shot of boosting the damage reduction. It's an okay ability. They are also one of the spear classes, which is really cool. And is this actual... this does give everyone a barrier when you put it up for the special ability, which is pretty slick. They have Bulwark, they have Phalanx, they have Rampart, which we saw costs some of your HP, protects you against physical attack, but you can't stack these two kinds together. Velation is the magic one. Light of Justice is just a light imbued attack on target. Wall just gives you 25% more on top. Blindsider does a physical attack effect on blind. Auto Guard is a passive that we can use. Oh, you can go up and down on this while doing that. I didn't know that. Your turn will come around more slowly, but you will auto-default when it's not your turn. Crit Flow, performing a critical attack may cause your BP to increase by 1. This is a cool one for, like, Adele, so we might take a look at that later for her after another grind session. Double Default, you can spend this to turn on for 3 turns. Defaulting will increase your BP by 2 instead of 1, costs 35 HP. Sanctuary, shut up shops so that allied and enemy HP, MP, and BP cannot be changed until the user's next turn. However, use Scotch for any abilities in the meantime will still be deducted. This is a really weird ability. It's basically, I don't think I can handle what the boss is about to throw at me. I'm just going to fire a Sanctuary and just make so nothing happens. And then BP limit up, which increases your BP limit by 1, allowing you to hold 4, which means you can take... you can't take more than 4 turns still, but it gives you an extra one that you can play with in your stock. This guy's got new stuff to mark off. Get all the usuals cleared out. All these marked. Da-da-da-da-da. All this out of here. There we go. I should also save. Haven't done that since right before we went into the fight. That would have been bad. I'd do that whole thing again. Alright, up to the palace to talk with Prince Pollux. You know, it's pretty chill here, actually, which is a bit different. Gloria's moved her spot to up here instead of down there. I guess Adele's in her old spot. Where's Elvis at? Where's that red coat? Oh, he's right. No, yeah, he's right here at the entrance. I get some shuffling on their own way up. Let's walk in and let's have a word with the prince. Any side quests in here? Nope. Hello, Prince Castor.
You have our thanks for coming all this way, Princess Gloria.
It's my pleasure, Prince Pollux. Would you mind telling us what's been going on?
I called him Castor by accident. Whoops.
As I asked Anihal to inform you, the Holograders have demanded that our kingdom join their empire. I put the matter to the Council of Elders, but alas, they were divided. Things were further complicated when 2 of the elders passed away in quick succession. Their deaths were deemed to be suicides, but both men happened to be of the faction opposed to joining the Empire.
That just so happened, huh?
Which is rather suspicious. I'm sure you will agree.
You think the Holograders had them killed?
I'm afraid that I do.
We'll be happy to help in any way we can, of course.
Thank you, Your Highness. Perhaps you could speak to some of the council members. they might be more prepared to open up to one such as yourself.
Right. Where are they at? In town? Party chat! Ooh. Ooh, not all bad news. Crikey, someone's looking a wee bit glum. I must confess that Savalon's current plight does rather concern me. Well, Pollux isn't exactly a seasoned leader, and what with all these elders dying in suspicious circumstances, it is a bit of a worry, eh? Yes. It's not all bad news, though. I hear they've started work on repairing the parts of the city that were damaged by all that water. And once it's all gone, they'll be able to finish the job. That is good to hear. I hope the repairs continue to go well. Hey, and these aren't people to wallow in despair, either. Business at the gaming hall is as booming as ever. Really? Even at a time like this? I always say there's 4 essentials in life. Food, clothing, shelter, and fun. And if they're having fun, it means the other 3 are covered. I suppose so. Good. Let's get down there and do our bit then. To the gaming hall. Not until the matter at hand is resolved, Elvis. We have duties to perform. Aye, Your Highness. Of course. That's me told. Can't be gambling while people are dying, Elvis. Alright, so 3 spots. One of them is in the gaming hall. So, you know. That thing, hello, sir.
The deaths of those 2 elders. They were suicides, were they not? Or are you suggesting otherwise?
Well, the circumstances are pretty suspicious.
Suspicious, you say? You have been talking to Prince Pollux, I assume. He certainly does not seem to believe that those poor men killed themselves.
Well, yeah.
Well, they were both opposed to joining the Empire, and they both happened to die. You can see why he might believe Holograd had something to do with it.
Yes. And I must confess, I am inclined to agree with him.
Why were you
After
being...
all, Savalon is as far from Holograd as it is possible to get. An invasion would be a difficult and long-winded affair. I can understand why they would attempt to subdue the kingdom through such machinations instead. Of course, I have not a shred of evidence to support this theory, which puts me in a very awkward position. Though it is nothing compared to the situation in which Prince Pollux has found himself, following the death of his brother. It is our duty as elders to support him. Speaking of which, I must attend a meeting. Perhaps we will have the chance to talk again later.
Sure. Oh, hey.
The 2 elders who passed away, they both killed themselves, did they not?
The lady who was with Bernard.
Prince Pollux didn't seem so sure it was suicide.
Well, I do not wish to speak ill of the dead, but we all know what Bernard did, do we not? Subverting the affairs of the nation for his own ends.
And you were on his side.
The elders in question could well have been involved in something similar. I have heard that Holograd takes a very dim view of such activities. Perhaps these men were so afraid of what might happen to them if Savalon joined the Empire, that they took matters into their own hands.
Could be, I guess. Thanks for your help. How do you feel about joining the Empire, by the way? Are you for it or against it?
Oh, I am all for it. The alternative is war. The people would suffer terribly. In any case, I am late for a council meeting. I must be on my way. Good day to you.
Sus. We found the treasure chest, guys. Alright, into the gaming hall. Let's see, upstairs. Fella right here.
It was the curse. It was the curse that killed them.
What?
What do you mean?
They conspired with Bernard to have their fellow elder, Lupus, tried for a crime he did
Always
not
Lupus.
commit.
They did? So, what happened to Lupus after that?
He killed himself, stabbed himself in the chest with a dagger. Suicide. And now we have 2 more suicides. Bernard is dead, and now his co-conspirators are dead. Do you not see? This is Lupus's revenge from beyond the grave. It is a curse, I tell you. The thought makes my blood run cold. It chills me to my very core.
I want to take a breath. Oh, there's a book here. What's this book in Bernard's? This is Bernard's diary. Alright. Oh. Oh, there we go. We gotta go to the last page to close it. Just give us some stuff that we already know about Bernard, really. Alright. There's our remaining spot. Down here, apparently. Let's lock on a torch. This fella right here.
What? The dead elders. I have no interest in them.
Why? You're part of them.
Dwelling on the past will not help us adjust to our new reality. We will soon be part of the Empire.
I guess you're in favor of joining, then.
Indeed I am. As with any transaction, it is a simple matter of weighing the costs against the benefits. The fact is that our kingdom is in chaos. If we were to make a stand against the Hologradders now, it would be the end of us. Besides... But I must be on my way. A council meeting is starting soon. Please, excuse me.
Uh-huh. Oh, report back. Bum, boom, boom, bum, boom. I'll drop a quick save here. Don't do any more of that running around. Inside we go.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. Lady Sickness asked for my assistance with an issue that has arisen. You have my undivided attention now, however. Tell me, what did you learn from your interviews with the elders?
Some of them are pretty superstitious, and two of them are very suspicious.
It was his place on the council that Bernard took, and some suspect that he was accused of a crime he did not commit, and that the ordeal led him to take his own life. And you think there might be some truth to this?
One of the people we spoke to said that the two elders who died recently were cursed. That it was their punishment for framing Lupus.
I don't think we should go
I
down
shall
this
have
line.
to discuss the matter with Dromid. He will know more, I am sure. And fortunately, the Council has just approved my proposal to consult with him on the matter of Holograd's request that we join the Empire. Come, we will visit him in his cell and see what he has to say.
Off to the dungeons. Anything now? Nope. Cool. Like keeping an eye on stuff. I don't think these sections really open up much. The side quests in Rheimdall are kind of meant, I think, for after this. They're just open because you're there already. Alright, up we go. Towards the Dungo. Alright, one more save here in case this kicks something off, because I don't remember. Inside.
Prince Pollux?
Is something the matter?
Well, no. But did you not enter the dungeon just moments ago?
Certainly not. I have just arrived.
Oh no! Come on, we need to hurry.
Impersonation.
But why?
I'll explain later. Right now, Dromid's in danger.
What in the... Dromid?
Hmm? Oh, Your Highness, there are two of you.
Who's the imposter?
So, the time has
Bogus
come,
noise.
and earlier than expected.
The time to kill you all.
Alright. Fight against the Phantom.
We
She
won't
does not
be
get the
going
background. I
easy
forgot
on
about
you.
Prepare to die.
What's up?
Now's
Ow.
our chance. Want to see what I can really do?
Oh, let's check her out. Got 79. A little less HP than Lonsdale had.
This will shut you up. You are about
Has
to
dagger
witness
damage,
my
that's
true
annoying.
power.
But, he's weak to light.
Primordial forces
The
consume
light.
you.
Ow.
We've got the upper hand, guys. Let me.
Seth cannot hit her to save his life.
I needed that.
Got a
Time to
lot
play
of
my
evasion.
trump cards.
Let's try some thunder.
Primordial forces consume you.
It works.
Magic assail you.
What's
Vaulting. Let's try and steal her courage. VP off of her.
Thanks.
Lovely.
Now's our chance.
She overspends on that. Oh, Dream Within a Dream for our Final Fantasy XIV enthusiasts.
Spirits, heal me.
I'm not done yet.
We're back.
That was a close one.
She's now down a BP. Let us get the heck in. Let's see. Unfortunately, all of Adele's attacks involve using her daggers at this point, so she's going to just be doing half damage. So we're just going to burn Godspeed Strike. I should have done that twice, but oh well. Alright, let's go Neo Cross Slash for big damage.
Want to see what I can really do?
Piranha Thundaga.
Primordial forces consume you. Storm of magic assail you.
Thanks for bailing me out.
This is a very important job as well right here.
This my true power.
We will be making good use of it.
Magic
Holy! Oh, she counters by gaining a BP.
This isn't good.
She's done.
I grow bored of this. Time to withdraw.
She just vanished.
Crikey. What was that? A ghost? Something to do with this curse?
No, nothing of the sort. Whoever she was, she dropped her necklace.
It seems you arrived just in time. You have my thanks. But
Yeah, you were
why
going to
come
be dead.
after me?
Because you have the answers.
I guess somebody wants you out of the way.
It seems you know more of the circumstances than I. Would you care to explain?
Forgive us, Drummond. The kingdom finds itself in dire need of your wisdom.
I see. Much has been afoot.
Indeed. And I would hear your thoughts. How should we proceed, old friend?
Well, from what you have told me, there would seem to be little doubt that Holograd has been engaging in clandestine activity within the kingdom.
Saw one.
Perhaps I am an obstacle to their scheme in some way, hence their attempt to eliminate me.
It must be something you know, something vital to their plans.
Indeed. But what? The bulk of my knowledge concerns the history and governance of Savalon. If we can deduce what it is they believe I know, we might be able to make some sense of all this.
Only the council knew that I was coming here to meet with Drummond, which means an elder is responsible. But what could they have been so keen to keep you from telling me?
Let's go and talk to them all again, eh? The culprit's bound to let something slip eventually.
Assassin's Necklace obtained. Alright. Let's gather more information. Alrighty, chat. Who done it? Can't stop thinking about the suicides of these elders. There just isn't any way that it's a coincidence. Yeah. It's got to be something with to do with the ones who want to join the Empire and the ones who don't, right? I'm good at reading. Which would suggest that a member of the council was behind it all. Right. Which is why I did a little research on them all. So, Cygnus and Delphinus are what you might call the pro-Empire faction. We've already met Cygnus. She seems to be a pretty serious sort of person. And Delphinus, well, he sounds like the opposite. Rumor has it that he likes to gamble. A lot. Then there's Draco. He's kind of a fence-sitter. Basically, he'll go along with whatever Prince Pollux decides. And finally, there's Leo. He's against joining the Empire, but, well, it sounds like all kinds of rumors have been flying around about him since the other elders died. So, where to begin? Yay! Internal politics. Let's get with it. We need is going to be up at the palace. Let's hit up the inn first. So that, Elvis isn't on death's door. Oh yeah, we gotta chat up with each of them before we go up there. They're in their spots. Let's heal up and then we'll make the round. Start with Cygnus and then just ramp in a circle. Let me also make some swaps here. We're going to disarm Adele again here. And we're just going to put her back on fists for now. So that you can actually do some good damage. Alright, Cygnus.
Forgive me, I am too busy to speak with you at the moment.
Uh-huh. A likely story.
What is it, Gloria?
Oh, nothing, I'm sure. It was just her perfume. It had the rather unique aroma of musk.
Musk? What's that?
It is an extract from a certain type of deer, prized for its unique fragrance. Hard to come by in Savalon, I should imagine. I wouldn't think that there are very many people who wear it.
Mm-hmm. Sure, that's nothing. Around here. Hello, sir.
What? The elders who supposedly killed themselves were assassinated by Holograders. That is quite a claim. And I have little to say in response. Please understand, I am in favor of joining the Empire. It is the best way to avoid...
Well, they're trying to kill you.
It will also create numerous trading opportunities for Savalon. It is not ideal, and to reach this conclusion was not easy. But life does not consist of easy decisions. You would do well to remember that.
Coward. Alright, well, let's see what the crazy old man thinks.
You wish to know more about Lupus? Very well. He was a good man, diligent and honest to a fault. That is why Bernard and his partners in crime were able to take advantage of him as they did. It was perhaps merciful that his wife had already passed away, but it meant that his death left their only daughter orphaned. A terrible business. The full details of the family and all that came to pass are sure to appear in the kingdom's official records. Dromed will be able to tell you more, no doubt.
Alright, so we need to hit up Dromed. He'll be able to tell us what's going on with the big man. Apparently Anyhow has a talk as well. Let's swing over to the dungeons. Dromed's still in here. If he's not, then we'll find him up at the palace. Alright, let's see. Where is his cell? I don't actually know for certain. Not this one. Let us see. I hope we let him out by now. There's the guy who's in here waiting for his brother. I guess that's where Dromed would be. But there is no one here. Okay. Let's get back outside then. He must be in the palace. Let's go chat up with Anyhow. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Anyhow, what do you think?
You want to know who owns that necklace?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We'll help you. Can you give it here?
Tiny
He
chest.
says it smells of deer.
Deer? How come?
I don't know. Sorry.
I wonder... Deer, you say... Alright, Draco.
The elders did not commit suicide, you say? They were murdered by Holograders. That's right. And they tried to murder Dromed too. Luckily, we got there first. The assassin dropped this necklace. It is a valuable clue, no doubt, but I am afraid it means nothing to me. But wait.
Dogs and other animals can use the scents left on personal items to trace their owners, can they not? Perhaps something similar might yield results.
Yeah, we got that. That's your hint to go talk to Andy Howe. Well, upstairs we go, and let's drop one more save. Alright. Oh, it was you. Alright, Dromad, you want to tell us about Lupus?
Is that the necklace you recovered from the floor of my cell? Would you mind if I examined it more closely? My word. This is Lupus's family crest. But why was my would-be assassin in possession of such an item?
The picture's coming clear now. Alright, Pollux.
Well, have you identified the traitor?
Yes, we have.
You have? Excellent. I shall call an emergency meeting of the Council immediately. Thank you all for gathering here at such short notice. As you are well aware, the Council recently lost 2 of its members. I am sorry to inform you that there is a strong likelihood they were killed by agents of Holograd. However, with the assistance of Dromed and Princess Gloria, we have managed to unmask the traitor. If you would.
Thank you, Your Highness. We'll take it from here.
Y'all might want to take cover.
First of all, it is important to note that the 2 elders who were murdered were...
against joining the Holograder Empire.
Of course, their assassin could only have known this if they had infiltrated the Council. The killer then turned their attention to Dromed. Why? Well, he must have had knowledge of something from the kingdom's past that the killer would have preferred not to be made public. In order to attempt the assassination, the traitor disguised themselves as Prince Pollux, knowing the guards would be expecting him. However, not everybody knew that the prince was due to visit Dromed. In fact,
only the Council knew.
Luckily, we were able to intercept the assassin. Less luckily, they were able to escape. However, they dropped something in the process.
A necklace.
It was a necklace. And this necklace has a very distinctive smell. The smell of perfume. The same perfume worn by...
Cygnus.
It's you, Lady Cygnus. You're the traitor.
Well, Lady Cygnus, would you care to explain yourself? Did you really do this? And if so, why?
Revenge. For my father.
You mean you are Maya? Lupus's daughter?
Not anymore. I am Marla now.
But why? Why all this?
I told you. Revenge. I killed the people who killed my father. The Lord Commander gave me an asterisk. That of the Phantom. And I used it well.
But enough talk. Time to die, Prince Pollux.
Get back, Your Highness!
There we go! Now the actual fight against the Phantom. With proper background.
For a treat. Prepare to die.
Now with Adele back on the fisting.
Time to play my
So she'll be able to do this nice cleanup. We got a fresh inspection here. Same as before.
What's the plan?
Got to be
This will
fresh.
set you up. Prepare to meet your maker.
Let's kick this off with a holy
Maelstrom of
from
magic
Gloria.
assail you.
Stuff right there.
Come and get it!
Let's see, let's do some shell split here. Oof.
You're going to regret hurting
The
my friends.
counters status affliction, so we're gonna have to be careful about that. Oh, that's bad.
I have killed the men who betrayed my father. Now I will destroy Savalon itself. No one will stand in my way. No one.
We've got this, right?
Yeah, we got it. It's just gonna take a minute.
And I'm back, feeling good.
I tried to pick up Elvis. He's already charged up, ready to go.
You're going to regret hurting my friends. Hey, try this.
Man up. Alright. Heal yourself. Gloria will get it stuff.
You are about to witness my true power.
Alright, I didn't remember this one being as spicy. Apparently it is.
Oh, thanks for bailing me out.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Here I go.
A lot of damage there.
You may feel a little sting.
Countering a physical.
Let me at him.
Okay, let's minimize the attack she's gonna throw here. No, I do not want to enrage actually, because she will do the thing again.
Try this for size.
Put some damage out. Godspeed. Use Elvis to heal Gloria
Lord
here.
Adam is the only one who cared for me. He is the only ruler I would ever follow. And I will gladly give my life for his cause.
He's just a little obsessed.
Want to see what I can really do?
Okay, let's throw a healer onto Gloria.
I live to fight another day. A welcome intervention.
She counters healing magic by just murdering someone.
I needed that.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Alright, arise on Adele.
Heal.
All right. Let's go again.
More Godspeed strike. Gonna have to do some theft here soon.
Time to play my trump cards.
Let's save up on Elvis. Become the lightning. Damage up. All damage up. Or courage step here. Whipped it this time. Proud.
You are about to witness my true
Okay, she's open, but she's got a lot of BP here. Gonna have Gloria Kiraga herself to put herself up real nice and high on health here.
Cheers. I owe you one.
Oh, I forgot she's not on Thief. Adele just... I wasted a BP. I needed to swap her around. Because she doesn't have the two weapons in her hand, so she doesn't get the bonus anymore.
See how you like this.
Missed them both. Problem. Alright, well, that Kiraga was a good call.
Really do.
Let's go Healaga on Gloria.
Restore you.
A welcome intervention.
She's getting benefits from this, unfortunately. Come the lightning, dreams in a dream. Shroud on Adele, recurring nightmare. Ooh, thank God for there in spirit. Alright, Kiraga yourself. Get some help.
I needed that. Time to play my
Alright.
trump cards.
Elvis. Pick Adele up.
Sorry to be a pain.
Let's go. I don't think I want to do anything on Elvis here. I want to default and just stock up here for a turn. Let's go Enrage to force her onto Seth. Keep defaulting. Big Kiraga. There's the spirits. Default on Elvis. Alright, well, she dodged that. That's annoying. I'm gonna try and wipe that BP off her. We whipped it again. Purring Nightmare. Knocked Seth out, unfortunately. She is still defaulted. Oh, hang on, I got a bot to ban. There we go. We're having some trouble on this one. Maybe start throwing some items. Got a bunch of those weapon items.
I'm not done yet. I owe you one. Time to play my trump cards.
Really don't want to start spamming at her because she's just gonna do a big spam. Seth full.
I needed that.
She gains a BP, that's fine, she's already full. Come the lightning. On Gloria. Alright, that's a one-shot because of a crit.
You're going to regret hurting my friends.
Okay. Adele. Godspeed.
Deal with this. We've got this, right?
We do not have the juice for that. Throw an X potion onto Gloria, make her safe.
Fight another day.
You saved my bacon there.
That hit killed through a default. That's annoying. So much damage coming out of this lady.
You're going to regret hurting my friends.
Okay, Elvis has his turn ready to go, so we'll pick him up. And a big spender. So, healer yourself, and then spam Thundaga.
Right, let's get you patched up. You can rely on me.
Or, well, she got a BP out of that, but we'll just have to live. Oh, she just gained it in magic in general. That's cool. That's part of why this fight is annoying. Big damage. Let's do Enrage, I guess. Fortunately, that did a lot of damage. Come the lightning, dream within a dream. Crowd on the Gloria, recurring nightmare on Gloria. Okay. Throw a big potion on Gloria.
Thanks for bailing me out.
This is a real race.
Thanks. You are about to witness
alright, let's do this. Holy mist.
Here goes.
This puts up an auto res.
Please, hear my prayer. Phew.
Maximum HP.
Yet to be done.
Let's keep it up.
Big damage.
Primordial forces consume you.
She just keeps spamming Become the Lightning here. Okay. Re-Razor. Got speed.
Cheers. I owe you one.
Is that a lethal amount? Recurring nightmare again. Thank God for White Mage. Okay. She has literally 6 HP. Punch her. Get her out of here.
But that's no excuse.
Alright.
Work always pays off.
That's a lot of XP. There's a level up for everyone. That one was a lot spicier than Lonsdale. She does a lot of damage, but we now have a very, very good job for Adele. The Phantom. Alright, so Phantoms are lethal dagger specialists, capable of moving so unbelievably fast that enemies are often unable to react. They have the ability Never-Ending Nightmare, which is an extremely powerful physical attack, and if they're defeated, you can take another turn. And Become the Lightning increases your physical and magical by 25% for 3 turns. Very strong.
I failed. I am useless. A disgrace.
Wait, no!
Thanks to Anihal, we have located the remains of the real Lady Cygnus. It would appear that the imposter was in place for quite some time.
Forgive me, Your Highness. I only wish I had not been so blind to the deception that
You
was
were
taking
literally
place.
in the dungeon.
You have nothing to apologize for, Drummond. Indeed, without your invaluable insight, the stranger in our midst would never have been unmasked. I hope that you see now how much we need you as our...
I cannot, in good conscience, return to my former role, Your Highness. My actions were unbecoming of a royal record keeper. Unbecoming of any decent citizen, truth be told. I deserve and desire to remain imprisoned. I hope you understand.
If that is what you wish, Drummond, then I shall not stand in your way. Though I hope that in time you will feel ready to return to your rightful place. And you, Princess Gloria, what do you intend to do next?
Savalon may be safe for now, Your Highness, but other kingdoms remain in danger.
Griswold is still in bad
And while
shape.
we cannot know for certain until we've investigated further, my suspicion is that this is all Holograd's doing. I mean to go to those kingdoms' aid, just as we came to yours.
I see. Princess Gloria, you and your friends have come to Savalon's rescue not once, but twice now. It is only fitting, therefore, that we attempt to return the favor. Would you permit me and my people to assist you in your quest?
You would really do this for us?
Of course. Though naturally, with the Council in chaos, I doubt we will be able to act immediately. Still, I am sure I will eventually be able to persuade the Elders to lend you our full support.
Thank you, Your Highness. That would be very much appreciated.
That's 2 armies at our back now. There was a party chat there, but it got eaten. Travelogue. Let's see. Delicacy, Roddy Marat. Legion, Samsung, Thugger, Mr. Two Sides to Us All. What's a ghost? Delphine Shoes, Glorious Idol, Suffering World. Is this it? This Suffering World. Oh no, that's a much earlier one. Del, who done it? All bad news? Nope, that's the old one. Alright, then it was who done it. They should be around here somewhere. On Adam's ambitions. Is this it? Or is this one of the early ones as well? No, that's Helio. Charles Dragon, Unknown Judge. Play Dragon, King on. Mitch, Frosty, welcome. Go. Not quicker, pinch, John down. Tank, simple bow, general do fight. It's kind of in order, but not fully. Is this it? I'm trying to find this. No, that's Bernard. We'll see. It might actually be the Suffering World. No, that's not. Huh. Yeah, it should come right after Whodunit here. But it doesn't. Can I just, like... Okay, here it is, once I move again. It hadn't started yet. Savalon's Future. I had to get the thing out of the screen. Seems like Savalon's going to be having a tough time of it for a little while. Aye, there's not enough elders for the council to function. What do you think will happen? New elders will have to be selected. The council cannot sit until it has the required number of members to do so. And who are they going to choose? Local bigwigs, that kind of thing? Prince Pollux and the remaining elders will draw up a shortlist. They will then discuss the candidates among themselves before making a final decision. Sounds like a pain in the neck. Surely there's a simpler way of doing it. It's worth taking the time to do things right when the future of a nation's at stake. After all, you don't want to go picking up another Bernard. Good point. Forget you know about these things, Elvis, you being a bigwig yourself. Some of my relatives have found Wiswall, that's all. Not such a big deal back home, honestly. Anyway, there are times when even bigwigs have to forget about the ins and outs of politics and think about their people instead. Indeed, recent events must surely have shown the elders how precarious their positions can be. But if Holograd's actions have done one good thing, it is the bringing together of the people of Savalon in the face of an invader. Yeah, nobody's going to want to join forces with a country that's been killing their council members. And there will be no need to do so. I have faith in the people of Savalon, and in Prince Pollux. Alright, oh yeah, let's have a look at Phantom. Let's do it. So, Phantom has the Achilles Heel specialty, which is any physical or magic attack that successfully exploits a weakness has a 50% chance of inflicting a crit. This is a lot. They have Recurring Nightmare and Become Lightning like we saw before, Dream Within a Dream, which is 3 quick attacks, Shroud, which is a dark physical, Milk Poison, which is a physical attack that's effective against poison targets, Crit Amp, which makes your crits do 30% more damage, Flit, which lets you evade a single physical attack. It's, what's it called? Utsusemi from the first game. You just put it up and you dodge one move. Stick Twist performs a physical attack that's effective against targets under Contagion. Turntable's passive, which evades an attack, gives you a BP. Rewarding Results, which is when you do a status ailment, you'll get an extra action. This is one of the multi-points. This is a 2-pointer. Dual Wield. Equipping multi-weapons will not reduce their effectiveness. This is very important, both for Adele, and it will be important for Elvis, because then he'll be able to dual-wield weapons that give him magic buffs. And then Never-Ending Nightmare is an extreme powerful physical attack on the target. If they're defeated, you get another one. Alright, we are going to set this as Adele's main job here, actually, because we are leveling this on her. It is exceptionally powerful. It's also one of the only jobs that, unfortunately, does cover your face, which is annoying for purposes of cutscenes, but it'll be okay. Let's also get the Bare Knuckle Brawler off of her here, because she is now a dagger specialist, which means she actually does have quite a bit of value on this. Let's see. Let us see here. What do we want? Ha 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 ha. Let's see here. Let's get a powered is fine. Pain to gain. Let's go Rob Blind. Let's just stack all these up. There will come a time soon where we're not actually going to be able to maintain these mugs anymore. We haven't actually gotten a ton of benefits off of this. The first time I played this game, I got so much stuff out of mug, but I've been playing a lot more aggressive, I think, with Adele this run. I've been burning a lot more abilities rather than just stabbing people and trying to steal their stuff. Let's check into the gaming hall real quick and check on Andromeda as well, just to make sure there's no quests in there. Let's see, any quests in here? There is a quest here from this lady. Hello, ma'am. Spell blossoms shall see my dream fulfilled. The power of flowers. Collect spell blossoms, and we'll get a demon's rod. Well, hey, good news. I already have 10 of these. Here you go. Ah, my most marvelous minion. You have excelled yourself. Truly you have. Now I have the spell blossoms I crave. All I need do now is hand them to Prince Pollux, and he shall be helpless to resist my charms. How do I know? Why, spell blossoms were prescribed in this week's horoscope as a surefire solution to all one's romantic troubles. Well, good luck with that. Thanks for the demon's rod. Is this a good item for Elvis, or is it still not quite spicy enough? Yeah, it's just not quite enough. This does buff dark attacks, though, which is kind of sick. Can Gloria hold anything bigger still? We can upgrade to a Rod of Ice, but that doesn't buff her restorative power, and that's the part we actually care about right now. We need to get to the Jade Crozier, which means we need one more bit of defense. Or, wait, rather, not defense. Oh yeah, and let's give Adele some of these orbs. I have a ton of JP orbs that I just didn't spend last time I was grinding out, but we are using this immediately. So we're going to burn our giant up to level 8. Let's get a ton of stuff. Does this get us dual wield? Not yet. That's the ability I really want to get here. But I don't want to spend everything. This is not even enough to push her over. Go. We'll just do that for now. Then that is not enough to get dual wield, right? No, dual wield is in fact 11. It is very high. Okay. Let's go check on Andromeda real quick, then I'll drop the save. Then I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. Then we'll go and we'll check out Wiswald. Then maybe after that we'll actually go do that dungeon in Rheimdall for the rest of the stream. We'll just use the last however much time we have for that. Anything from you, my man? No? Okay. Alright, nothing special. Let me hop out of here, drop a save, head on over to the Caravan Man. Then we'll take a brief break. And when we're back, we will go deal with the Wiswald problem. Yeah, Adele is now always going to be just leaking shadows out of her feet also, forever. So that's good. That also does assume that I do maintain her on Phantom as her main job. She might go back to Thief on main, but we're definitely duoing these two because they're stupid. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm back. Actually, click on the game. There we go. I did do a save. Cool. Alright. Off to Wiswald then to resolve our third and final crisis. Let's see what's happened in Wiswald. There was some zombies. Oh.
It's way too quiet here. Where is everybody?
Aye. And where's all these undead Roddy was talking about them being attacked by?
They can't all have simply disappeared. Let's split up and look for them.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Sure. Alright, Adele, what'd you find?
That look of disappointment tells me all I need to know. I've got nothing for you either, I'm afraid.
Well, I didn't really, spend any time looking. You were just right here immediately. So, party chat. Looking back on Lady Emma. Cannot stand by while Wiswald's in danger. It's my home. Lady Emma practically founded the place. Lady Emma sounds like an amazing person. Aye, she was. Finest wizard the world ever saw. Oh, her everything. Roddy, too. How she ever made a magician of me without tearing her hair out's a mystery for the ages. But she did. Stuck with me, explained things again and again until she finally drummed the lesson into me. Yeah, she must have been a real marvel not giving up on a piece of work like you. Hey, once she got started, she was unstoppable. It was exhausting. You made one wee mistake, you had to go back a step and try again. It's up there and you go back one more. I was so bad at magical history that we would go all the way back to before magic even existed. Excuse me. Wow. She was just as thorough when it came to her research. Although maybe not when it came to keeping her lab tidy. And she thoroughly enjoyed a drink. And a sing-song too when the mood took her. I changed my mind. All that and putting up with you doesn't just sound amazing. She sounds extraordinary. Of course she was. I've not signed up with anything less. Fine, Gloria.
Did you find anything?
Nothing. I didn't see a soul.
Neither did I. I looked inside some of the shops and things, but nothing.
Any signs of struggle? I think Elvis was up at the Institute. Yep.
No luck, eh? Same here. Had a wee look around the Institute, but there was no one there. Roddy and Lily wouldn't just up and leave. But where could they have gone?
Well, the tower here's the only place we haven't checked.
Wait a minute. I just saw something moving in there. Come on.
Okay. Well, up the stairs we go. Figure out what's happening here. Out the way. Up on top.
Roddy!
Elvis!
What's going on here? What happened to you?
It was Vigintio. Him and his undead army.
Vigintio? You mean he's alive?
Whatever you two are talking about, it can wait. Right now, we need to get Roddy down from there.
Aye, you're right.
Thanks, pal. Thanks again. I thought I was a goner.
Where's
I
Lily?
don't understand what happened, Roddy. You said something about Vigintio, but...
Lady Emma defeated him? Aye, I know. But he's back. And he's working for Holograd now.
What? None of this makes any sense.
Listen. You remember when I was talking to you on the Natter Ring? Well...
Roddy! What was that?
No! It can't be! Vigintio! But Lady Emma, she...
Killed me! Yes, she did.
she left it too late, because I'd already perfected it by then.
He's a lich.
The formula, I mean, the one that everyone thought had been lost forever. The one that turned me into the Mighty White.
Mighty White? What, you think you're the king of the undead or something, do you?
Then I threw my lot in with Holograd. They gave me the Arcanist Asterisk, and the rest is history. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. It's time for me to get my revenge. Emma's not here to protect the people of this town anymore. They'll provide the perfect fuel for my fabulous formula.
What do you mean?
Well, as you have seen for yourself, the ancient magic I use is very handy for bringing people back from the dead. But they have to be dead first. I can't skip that step. At least I couldn't. But now I've found a way of converting living humans to our cause.
What? No! How could you do such a thing?
It was easy, actually. Perhaps I have a gift for such things. Anyway, now you know what's going to happen to your people. They're all going to become undead. And you're going to have a front row seat. Oh, if only your beloved Emma could be here to see this. Let's see. Yes, that tower over there is probably the best vantage point in the city.
Stop it! Let me go!
It's time to start making our final preparations. Take all the prisoners to that old building I showed you. The Institute. Go! It's time!
They're all done for, Elvis. Lily too. Come on now, Roddy. It's not over yet.
Gotta get after him.
Vigentio said he had preparations to make right. That means we've some time before whatever he's got planned gets underway. We just need to find him and take him out before that happens.
Yeah, you're right. Aye, you're right, Elvis. We can't give up just yet.
But, how are we going to take him out? He's undead, isn't he?
I think I might have a wee idea on that front, you know. But we'll need a Waldash branch.
Waldash? You know, I'm sure I came across some just the other day.
You did?
Let's see now.
Oh.
Ah, of course. Remember the doll poor Lily thought was wee Mona? Well, unless my wizarding nose was playing tricks on me, that thing had the whiff of old Waldash about it sure enough.
All right. Sounds like we better go take a look at it.
And then back to the woods again.
I'll stay here and make some preparations of my own.
Right. Give him a weapon. Alright, chat. The Vile Vigentio. So, what can you tell us about this Vigentio guy? He was known for his knowledge of ancient magic, particularly spells to do with life and death. Knew more about that stuff than Lady Emma, even. Which would make him one heck of a wizard, no? Maybe, but he was messed up too. He used to perform magical experiments on humans. Lots of his subjects died, apparently. That's awful. Hey, that was the last straw for Lady Emma. That was why she got rid of him for good. Or tried to. But now he's come back as this mighty white character. King of the undead or whatever. Yep. And as Lady Emma herself said, there's probably no one who knows more about ancient magic than him. He'll not be an easy foe to go up against. Yeah, especially not if he's out for revenge like Roddy said. Anybody who takes a grudge to the grave and beyond is someone worth avoiding if you can. You're probably right. We've no choice to make to take him on. We're Lady Emma's apprentices. We have to finish what she started. And what better way than with the magic she taught us? Excuse me. Sounds like a plan, just don't get careless, okay? Funnily enough, Lady Emma said it was Vigentio's carelessness which always let him down. He'll get careless this time too. And when he does, he's going down. Once and for all. Okay. I also want to check something real quick because I realized, yeah, we have crit amp. Crit amp's pretty good. So we don't need the raw blind on that. We can go crit amp on that. Actually, multitask for now. Okay. So we've got an event here with Roddy. Undead enemies aren't to be taken lightly. You rest up for a wee while before you head out. We're good for now. Okay, so we talked to Roddy to heal. Let's get this shop cleared out. Who's running the shop? Is it just Roddy again? He just teleport up here? Oh no, this guy's okay. Surprised to see me. Hey, well, I was in the toilet when they came, so... Why weren't you in here when we were checking the town? How long were you in there, dude? Get all this cleared out. There we go. Alrighty. Let's be about it. Here we go, off to the woods to pick up the remnants of the doll that Lily had. Save this. Okay. Alright, back into the woods. Like the 8th or 9th time. They really got to get their mileage out of this woods. I gotta remember which way you go from this frickin' thing. Is it just to the right here? Nope, it's to the left, because this one doesn't take you straight to the end. Running to the left, and then across the river. Up this way. Over here, up here. Around here. Over here. Excuse me. I don't remember fighting these guys. Hang on.
Here I go.
Apparently I did.
Time to play my trump card.
Oh, we can just slash our way through these guys.
That'll do nicely.
Yeah, even Gloria does a lot to these guys. I just didn't remember if I had fought the guys with the helmets on. The helmet didn't strike a chord in my memory. Not there. But I hate this place. I've been gone just long enough to forget everything about it. This is a chest, right? No, this is the path. Around here, up here, here we are. Here's the actual ending. Here's the doll. I just left it on the ground. Wild ash branch obtained. I just smashed it up, took a branch, and now it's gone. Branch brimming with life, known to have an adverse effect on the undead. Goodbye! I used 14 of my magnifying glasses. I have to keep a careful eye on those, because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff here soon. I need to make sure I have my examines. Very valuable. Bum, 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 bum. In we go. Alright, Roddy, we got it. Indoor, please.
This is the branch you needed, right, Roddy?
Aye, that's the one. Now, I just need to cast a wee spell on it.
I'll help. Roddy!
I'm fine. Just put a bit too much of the old magical oomph into it, that's all. A wee rest, and I'll be right as rain.
Well, if you say so. You take it easy, pal. You can leave Vigentio to us.
Oh, all right then.
Hit him with this stick.
Sorry about this.
Before we go, would you mind telling us how to use this thing?
Oh, aye. Of course. Now, first of all, tell me, what do you know about the undead?
They are beings who have transcended death, that are animated despite having died.
Aye, that's about right. But there's one more important thing about them. All humans die, yes? Our lives are a journey towards death, in other words. Well, for the undead, it's the opposite. They think they're journeying from death back towards life. But what they don't realize is they'll never get there. They can't ever actually live again. So no matter how many times they're cut down, they'll get right back up, just as dead as they started. But what if we could bring them back to life? Then we'd be able to kill them, and they'd actually stay dead.
Which is where the branch comes in.
Aye. As you know, the Waldash is a tree full of life, literally bursting with the power to heal and nurture. And all the magic we poured into the branch has given that already impressive power a serious boost. Give Vigentio a good hiding, and then stick it in him. It might just stop him from coming back. There's no guarantee it'll work. I've never tried it before. But if I understand what Lady Emma wrote correctly, it might just be our only chance.
Well,
right,
if there's anyone I trust more than you, Roddy, it's Lady Emma. It'll work. I know it will.
Aye. I hope so. Now, you'd better get going. The people of Wiswold and my Lily are counting on you.
Don't worry, Roddy. We won't let you down.
Alright. It's time for the final Wiswold dungeon. Let's head out. There's nothing else going on. Okay. Well, you'll remember there was one more place over here. This mound. This is our final spot for Wiswold. This place is a bit weird because you can go in here before, but if you do so, you're gonna get destroyed because this place is really high level compared to everything else around here. It's the only dungeon you can really get access to that super early, aside from the one in Reimdall, but that one's a little higher, a little closer at least. All right, we got a Dagon Shield Bearer and 2 Ruined Magelings. Let's get some scans on. Dark Earth Sword.
Time to play my trump card.
Or Spear and Knife, and then Lightning and Axe. Alright, well, let's get some stone goods. Get rid of these Magelings. Oh, they're both really weak now. Let's just throw out a quick Banisher on, that should clear them. Oh, they're immune to light. Alright, well, Moon.
Let us continue on our way.
Good body. Alright, let's have a look around here. There are 7 chests in this dungeon. This is the only one that's like a fully, full dungeon thing out of all these extra content bits, which is also part of why I left it for last. Okay, these guys are spooked. So, it's the place in Reimdall is really high level. Alright, Short Kate. Wind, light, sword, staff. I'm just gonna bonk.
Time to play my trump cards.
Alright, let's throw out some wind now.
Blow! Where that came from. Away and fire your heat.
Later.
That'll do nicely.
This will also be a valuable grind spot if I want to do some more before going through that dungeon. If I want to do some more off-stream this weekend, like I did last weekend. But I don't know if I will or not. We don't have a ton to grind, it'll just be Phantom and Bastion. Really? I guess there is actually something alright from the Arcanist, which is not a spoiler, that's what Vigentio is, he said it in the cutscene. Alright, let's scan these guys. Fire, Dark, Water, Light, Cavalry Charge.
Want to see what I can really do?
Well, they juiced us, so... let's start with some Earth. We don't have Dark Magic available, really, here. So let's just throw out some Stone Guzz. And we'll just throw 3 of them out. We'll just clear this whole thing. These guys shell themselves and they're immune to Earth, unfortunately, but... we'll deal with just about everything else with this. Front line's collapsed. This last one is going to do nothing.
Cheers. I owe you one.
Alright, let's see. This is called Occultism. Let's do Dream Within a Dream. These guys are weak to fire and dark. Oh, I should have done one of the dark attacks. Whoops. Didn't even realize.
Let me help you.
Lot heal there. Moon. Just the last guy left. With spirit rolling. Aelga, that's the dodge.
You seem to play my trump cards.
Alright, well, this one's weak to fire, so Pyra. Flash.
Who's next? As long as we are together, victory is guaranteed.
Got an ether? Full blown ether, too. Not like a little one, a full ether. That's very nice. Very tasty. 6 more chests. I think this might be a 1-page dungeon. Yeah, alright. Here's another one. Hyper bracers. I think these are for the upgrade of the power bracers, right? Yes, they are. These will be perfect for Adele. We just need to get one more level on her so she can use them. She has the weight capacity. She does have a lot more than she used to, but she still is a little constrained by her abilities. Playing the fast classes means she has low weight caps. Go over here. You know, Setho's like freaking loaded, which actually I should see if he can hold a better shield. He can hold the Ice Fire shield now, which is pretty slick. And Elvis? Elvis is very close to holding it. I might actually hold off and give it to Elvis. You hold anything better now? Nope, you need one more as well. We need one more level for basically everyone here. We'll have some actual goodies to run. Then once we're done with this dungeon, we should also be able to check in on our boat. Get all that stuff. Thankfully all these guys are running, so I can kind of just speed clear a little bit. Oh, monster box.
I'm up, huh?
There's 3 short gates. Okay, I can't use up to no good, unfortunately, here, because that means that blocked me out Sky Slicer. Alright, well, let's just go for a Dream Within a Dream. Nice. Oh.
Want to see what I can really do?
Yep, we've reached this stage of the game where enemies are just gonna do that randomly.
Yeah, this'll help. And I'm back.
That's part of why this one's way harder than the original. Oh, come on!
Please, you must get up.
Get up. Hate this part.
Spirits heal me.
There's tons of enemies that just instant kill you.
What's the plan?
Alright, Adele, just get rid of these things, please. If you multitask.
That was a piece of cake.
Got an XP orb out of those. A large JP orb. That's part of why we're going to avoid enemies. To deal with that crap. Hate dealing with enemies that do death. Just don't really have a good way of denying it. There's our midpoint teleport. Let's see, do I even have anything that can deny it at this stage? Let's see, equipment. These are separated. Let's see. So accessories. Chance of stealing up. Resistances. Balance, sleep, paralysis, dread, berserk fusion. Okay, I have one safety ring. It does work. Looks like it's a pretty good benefit for some of them, so I might equip that. So we're gonna put that on Gloria, just so she doesn't get popped at all. Give her the safety ring, which does lower her stuff a little bit. 800 HP is a lot. Probably better to give up a little more restorative power. There we go. That'll keep her from getting one shot, which is important because she's the only one that can pick everyone back up efficiently without using an item. She's also the only one that can get them up with actual health on them. Box. 2 medium JP orbs. A lot of orbs, which is nice. I'll run straight through these guys, because I don't feel like fighting them when they're just gonna wipe me. Let's see. Down and around here. That's where the actual stairs are. Quick look over here. Let's see. Very calm music for a place that's about, you know, murder. Here's 2 of our last chests. Another monster box. Oh, you there. Okay. I am not screwing around with these guys. Oh, that was Steel Courage. I wanted to... One off. Just going for Godspeed Strike. We are clearing these things out. Get rid of the Melvis.
That was a piece of cake.
Alright, what's in the box? Hammer Mace. It's like a physical staff, if I remember right. Yeah. It's got like some resto power on it, but it's also just like a physical weapon, which is weird. Crack this open. Giant's Helmet. Is that good for Seth? Yes, it is. Give the heavy equipment to the guy with the strength. Let's see what's down here. Oh, is this the actual stairs? Maybe. Let's see. This the stairs. Looks like it. A lot of open space here. Yep, here it is. That has darkness on it. That's a fake save point, I think. Let me run back real quick. Run around here. Let's run back over there and get that last chest, because that was over here, I think. Back up a little bit further. This one. Down in here. This will be where it is. Here we are. Looted on. It's just another straight upgrade for Seth. Sweet. He's got a lot more defense now, which is going to come in handy. This next boss does a lot of damage, but there is a pretty easy way to dunk him, which we'll talk about once we arrive. Hands of FF8 may know what it is. So it's not quite as funny as that one. Alright. I don't know if I trust this, but we're gonna drop the... I'm gonna do a 10 here. Get healed. Drop a save. Alright.
Not likely. You let my people go or you'll regret it.
Oh! Is that a Westwaldian accent I
We need to hurry.
Let's get in there. I'm gonna drop another save here now that we watched that cutscene. Oh, it won't let me. Okay. Just didn't want to watch the cutscene again in case something goes wrong. Around the bend. And there he is.
How truly fascinating! I was sure that my deathless minions would take care of you.
We're actually really much undead in here.
And give up halfway. But no, you've actually made it all the way here. It was quite the entertaining little sideshow. But the main event awaits.
Ho! Who you calling a sideshow, pal?
I can't offer any higher billing than that, I'm afraid. You'll be slack-jawed soldiers in my undead army like all the rest once I've dealt with you.
Sorry, but that's no happening. You're going down, and the people of Wiswald are coming home. As a citizen of this fair nation, and a pupil of the mighty Lady Emma, I swear it.
Oh, you maybe shouldn't have said that.
Was your teacher that bungling, boorish, brain-dead incompetent? And now you intend to stand in my way, just as she did. I am the Lord of the Undying, the Mighty White!
You're
You really shouldn't say that.
Mighty pal. You're a pathetic bampot who threw his toys out of the pram and ran away because he couldn't get the better of Lady Emma.
How dare you!
If you think you're making mindless minions of us, you've another thing coming. Now let's get this done. It's time for you to die. And stay dead this time!
Here we go.
Come on then!
Against the Arcanist.
Let's have it.
I am the greatest, mightiest wizard the world has ever seen!
Alright, Vigincio. As you will note here, he is undead.
Oh man, get it!
This has advantages that we will showcase. So let's start here by doing a Skull Bash. So he gets a BP when we inflict a status ailment. Now, he is an undead, which means he takes damage from being healed. You cannot, unfortunately, you can't use the res abilities to auto-kill him like you could in FF8 with a tree, but you can spam heal abilities on him, and it does a lot of damage, especially if you have a red mage. Alright, but that also means we can't steal things off of him with a Del, because won't work out. Max damage crit! We got an achievement, max delivered blow deals 9999 damage or more. Alright, well, he's basically dead already. Bash. Alright, he's gonna do a lot of damage here. Now you'll notice, he's hitting himself. That's the key, that's the special property of the Arcanist, is that their abilities hit everything. And I mean everything. Flash.
Don't take it personally.
But
Well, how do you like it, my incredible power? Now that I am the Mighty White, now that I have the Arcanist Asterisk, I have become the most magnificent mage of all! No one can stop me now! Not Emma, and certainly not her pathetic apprentice!
Second health bar.
What's the plan?
He's refilled, but he has less than he did the previous time. Godspeed. Max damage. Get wrecked. Just keep skull bashing him to keep him down. Oops, throw the comet. I forgot they had comet. He's also sticking to Electron, which means Elvis is taking literally 0 damage because he has the electric protection shield.
Want to see what I can really do?
Alright, keep the Healagos coming.
Holy spirits, heal you!
4K is a lot.
All right then. Let's
Strike!
deal with this.
Down again.
Perhaps you're not as pathetic.
He's very squishy compared to the other two.
Not many could trouble me for this long. But don't think for a second that you have what it takes to defeat me. No one does. After all, the mighty one.
You really gotta stop saying that, dude. It doesn't sound very good. Gonna get us demonetized. Oh, Dark God, now that one actually does do damage.
Holy spirits, heal you! Restore you!
Alright, more speed. I didn't cap that one, but fetch.
Let me see.
Alright, just want to keep everyone topped up here because he can do a lot of damage if he feels like it.
Here I go.
Let's see. Let's go for Dream Within a Dream. He's down again.
Such a shame. Such a shame. I told you, didn't I? I told you I couldn't die. I told you you couldn't defeat me.
Oh, yeah?
I do seem to remember something about that eye. Can't be true though, can it?
Of course it is.
I'm not so sure, you know.
Elvis gets another insanely cool scene here. Just walks up and stabs him.
Happening to me. I'm melting.
Sorry, pal. Lady Emma got the better of you again. Ah, if you'd only bothered to read her mind. Eesh. Smarts, eh? She never was one to do things by halves.
Damn you! This is unacceptable! I refuse to...
You're Ragnar.
Ready to face Fags Vigentio? You lost.
Alright. We got a oh yeah, I forgot this fight gives you a consecutive bonus because you fight him 3 times. That gives us the Arcanist asterisk. This one I don't use a ton on the main, but it does have some very useful abilities. Arcanists are able to perform powerful, if occasionally indiscriminate, magical attacks. So they do also have access to the dark spells, which is very cool. I have Ardor, which performs a magical attack on ally and foe alike that combines fire and water. Yeah, so the spell he was throwing out, the lightning one, I think it's combined with light as well, which is very, very good.
I don't know what to say. Elvis. Everyone. Thank you.
Aye, thanks so much. We'd have been done for without you.
Ugh, don't mention it. As if I'd leave old Wiswald high and dry when she needed me.
So, Princess Gloria, what's next?
I intend to go to Holograd and recover the Wind Crystal.
Then we'll come with you. After all, we've seen what they'll do to us if we don't stand up to them.
And besides, you've already saved our kingdom twice. It's only right that we return the favor.
Roddy, Lily, I don't know what to say.
Don't mention it, Your Highness. All right. Let's get a move on, shall we? To Holograd.
Thank you, Roddy. Halcyonia should be our first port of call. King Vernon awaits our return.
But I believe we can go poke those side quests and...
King Vernon, it's been too long, Your Majesty.
Indeed it has, my dear Roddy. I have not seen you since you were made leader of your people. You have my congratulations. I had hoped that when we met again, it would be under happier circumstances than these. Prince Pollux has already arrived from Savalon.
I promised that I would help Princess Gloria, and here I am.
Your Highness, it's so wonderful to see you.
War Council.
Friends, we have all, in one way or another, come under attack by the Holograders. Had it not been for the efforts of Princess Gloria and her friends, I doubt any of us would still have a country to call home.
You give me too much credit. Now, if what we have discovered is correct, the attack on Musa 3 years ago was the first act of aggression in the current campaign. As we are all aware, those who attacked my kingdom that day also stole the crystals. Fire, water, wind, and earth. The power of the cardinal elements resides within each of these sacred treasures. But they are more than mere vessels. They have a far greater purpose. They are the keys that keep a great evil locked away. Many years ago, my grandfather and 3 comrades fought that evil. The Knights' Nexus. Who, or even what it is, I do not know. But its unleashing brought a series of great calamities upon the land. The 4 brave warriors faced it, each blessed with the power of one of the crystals, and after a brutal battle, the Nexus was sealed away once more. But its evil is great. Too great for even the crystals to keep in check forever. Their power must be replenished every 200 years, lest they grow too weak. And doing so was my kingdom's sworn duty. We were charged with ensuring that the crystals remained powerful enough to keep the evil contained.
But then the crystals were stolen, and as their powers wane, the seal grows ever weaker.
Fortunately, upon examining the 3 crystals we recovered, I learned that some of their power still remains.
But not all of it.
The seal should hold for a little while longer. But if we do not act now, it is only a matter of time before the Knights' Nexus is unleashed. If we are to save the world, we must stand together. The bravery of one must be the bravery of all.
Halcyonia stands with you, Princess Gloria, as it always has.
As does Savalon.
Like how anyhow's like
it is
part
the
of
least we can do
part of the
after all you have done
detachment
for us.
here.
I still can't quite believe my old pal's a hero of light. But I'm with you all the way, Elvis, just like I've always been. We'll teach Holograd to invade our homelands.
Then it is settled. We march to Holograd on your command, Princess Gloria.
Aye. I can't wait to get cracking some Hologradar heads.
Long live the heroes of light!
Long live the heroes of light!
Long live the heroes of light!
Alright. Assembled our army. We are ready to go. We go down there. Go party chat. Something to be proud of. Halcyonia, Savalon, and Wiswold. 3 proud nations standing shoulder to shoulder. Holograd cannot prevail in the face of such power combined. Aye, this is big and no mistake. Alliances like this don't come along often. Indeed not. It is a testament to the gravity of Holograd's crimes. And a testament to your powers of persuasion, Gloria. Yeah, that speech you gave was incredible. I've heard more than one soldier talking about how proud they are now to be fighting alongside the Princess of Musa. And they're not the only ones. We're all proud to be with you on this. I don't think I've read anything about... excuse me. I don't think I've read about anything like this happening ever before. Just goes to show about how much the world wants Adam's mad plans putting a stop to. Well, Musa may be gone, but at least now it has something to be proud of. All that remains is to fulfill my duty and ensure that the Alliance's efforts have not been in vain. Alright then, let's do this. Just one more crystal to go. Holograd, here we come. And the second one. Safe once more. Oh yeah, this one's for Wiswold. Well, looks like my beloved Wiswold will live to fight another day, eh? Thanks, everyone. There's no need to thank us. We're all in this together. Yes, we would all have done whatever it took to see the people of Wiswold safe again. Thank crikey we arrived when we did, eh? We'd been much later if Agentio would have... Yeah. Who knows what would have happened if he turned the whole town undead. Thinking about it is enough to make me queasy. But we stopped him, that's what matters. Yes, and now Roddy and Lily have agreed to help us with whatever awaits. Oh, and there'll be help, alright. You can count on that. But we might need to give him a wee while to get things in order around there first. It'll be worth the wait, though. Wiswold's spellcraft is more than a match for Holograd, Braun, you mark my words. Yeah, I feel safer knowing we have an army of wizards at our back. Yes, I shall be glad to call on them when the time comes. Though I'm not sure how we'll ever repay the favour. Oh, you'll repay it easily enough, and you'll be looking forward to the day you do. But how can I am nothing but a princess without a kingdom. Aye, and a face that'll brighten even the darkest day. Flash that about the place every once in a while, and they'll be calling it evens before you know it. Alright, let's collect our boat. What do we got? Anything good? Medium JP orb. Restock some of those after we spend a bunch. Small JP orb. Small XP orb. Medium JP orb. And everything else is just... we're looking around. Alright, back out. Right. Any more side quests? No, there is something new. We'll also check out the castle just to make sure there's nothing up there. What you got, brother? Let's see. Nothing in regular. It is a weapons. So there's this Will Crossblade. Dagger designed for a kind of hero who can emerge from any battle unscathed. There's also a magic item. Kind of slick, but it's really heavy. Blind Blade, which can cause blind on hit. It's still not as good as this ice brand I found. Sandman's Axe, which is actually too heavy for Seth here. Let's see, it is technically an upgrade. I'll buy one just because I have a crap load of cash. Wyvern Spear, it's a magic spear as well. I guess a lot of them are. Shigeto Bow. We added the Hammer Mace to the list. We already got one of those. I will buy one Will Crossblade as well, just for once Adele can hold it. And the rest of this is kind of whatever. We got the Aegis Shield, which is a big, strong shield. It has resto power in it. Unfortunately, it's also very heavy, as is often the case. We'll grab one, though, which for someone to use once they're available. The Carbon Cap is now available, which gives just a bunch of defenses, but it's too heavy again. The Armée, which is not too heavy for Seth. Go ahead and get that equipped onto him here. Caliciris. This is an upgrade for Elvis, I think. One less physical defense, a little less evasion for more magic defense. It's actually not even that important, is it? It's like pretty minor. Right. magic is a lot less common, and he already has a lot of it for being a mage. Yeah, so the Crimson Vest, which gives you some water resist, which is quite good. I have no idea if this is actually going to be good for Adele. I guess I can see sort of compared to Gloria. It's not a significant change. It does give some crit. Let's see. And the fluted armor we already got. I mean, I'll buy one. Actually, just worth putting on Gloria herself. Doesn't buff her res power at all, but doesn't nerf it either. Gives her a bunch more stuff. Yeah. Slap this on her, and we'll grab one extra just for the road. Oh, do you have any new accessories? You do. The gauntlets and amulet, which is just base stat items. Small thing though. Snug Scarf, which is freeze immunity. Not that important, but it's there. Alright, let's do some shuffling here. Can you use the hyper bracers now? Because you got a level in. Got a job level in, rather. Hyper bracers. Still not enough. I need one more weight. One more weight capacity. We'll use the in here, and then we'll see what we can accomplish in Rheimdall in that extra dungeon. If it's still red, I'll probably just call it a short stream here. Maybe do a little bit of grinding off stream again, just to get a little extra stuff into us. So we might have to call back to that after Holograd as well. I don't remember how hard it is. I think I'm remembering that worm boss being really difficult, but nothing else was too bad. No side quests in here. Let's go check out the other kingdoms real quick. Make sure they're all nice and clean of side quests. Oh, the fast travel guide's gone. Am I allowed to? Oh, no, we have to go to Holograd here. Okay. We've done a lot today, so I think I'm just going to call it here. I can't really do any grinding. So, we'll come back to this on next Tuesday. We might also have an extra stream this week. I don't remember when the Honkai Impact story starts. I should check that out again. But we'll be back on this on Tuesday. Tomorrow, we'll be back with Ari for more Phoenix Wright. We'll be starting the Von Karma case, which is a big one, and we're very excited to do it. Ari's been looking forward to it, I know, since they first played the game. Like 8 years ago, or whenever it was that we determined that we first tried playing it together. So we'll be back for that tomorrow. It will be a good time for all. And I'll see you then. If you want to check me out elsewhere, at dcs19.bsky.social is where you can follow me to keep up to date with the stuff that we are doing. That's where I'll post schedules every week. It's where I'll post any last-minute updates, or or when we go live. That all goes on there. If you're watching us on Twitch right now, the YouTube is the same name as here. It's youtube.com/dcs19. Actually, let me double check if that's true. That's what it shows, but I need to check. I'm gonna not lie about myself here real quick. Let's see. There they are. Yes, it is that. If you're on YouTube, the link should also be down below in the description, and here on Twitch, it's also down in the channel description for the YouTube and the Blue Sky. But that'll be me for the day. I'll see y'all again tomorrow, barring anything happening for Phoenix Wright with Harry. Thank y'all for coming. I'll see you